Salvete omnes. Nomen mihi est canicus. Thank you for joining me for this episode of the DDO free-to-play experiment. I'm playing with my... Oh, she's not a paladin. She's a cleric. Of course she's got blessed. Here. Let's rest so we can change out our spells. I think my armor class is sufficient. I could do without. Oh, I've got room anyway. Goodness. What am I doing? There we go. I don't even need to change out. Is there something I could use more than protection from evil? Is still another +2 deflection bonus and saves. No, I'll stick with what I got. Let's get blessed down there. Okay. Oh, let's turn power attack on. That might help with my small complaints about killing things more quickly. While we're here. No, I mean... that could still be faster. Not missing a ton, that's good. Okay, also leaving this area and not in the way that I normally do things has also disrupted my explore pattern. So I'm going to go over here and check for this ice spider rare, whose name I can't ever remember. I really only remember Zir, but I probably haven't done this yet.
You come across a
which means I haven't done the aqueduct up here.
A scraggly dwarf sits on a log, trying in vain.
I have to excuse the cat. She's decided she wants attention from the microphone for some reason.
This broken structure once formed an elaborate aqueduct that channeled water across the island.
I should just lay down in my lap. Won't be too bad. She does get awfully loud when she's not getting the attention she thinks she deserves. I really like having one or two things to fill in. Like, I'm looking forward to a time, and I don't know if this time is coming, but I'm looking forward to a time when it's not too bad for having a 9 charisma or an 8 charisma, whatever it is. I'm looking forward to a time where I have more than one button to like do some kind of special attack and have something that do some extra damage in the middle of my normal rotation. Alright, so no rare. I probably haven't been down to this altar yet. I may have, but we'll see. It was worth coming down here to see if the rare was here anyway, so just make sure.
Followers of the Devourer make sacrifices to their evil god at this spell.
Alright, so we're at 9 of 12, so that means we've got the Waterfall, Necromancer's Doom, Misery's Peak, and we're missing one more. What else are we missing? Well, I suppose it's possible we haven't gone up to this lookout over here. This is practically the only one that it could be. No. Kill these guys. And we'll turn undead. I do feel sufficiently protected, at least from physical attacks. I wouldn't mind having a wand of shield or some such. But my charisma's terrible, and I doubt I'm getting use magic device. Yeah, I'm not getting use magic device at all. So shield wand is out of the question. So I'm just going to have to hope I stumble onto a shield clicky. Now, I'm not going to, but I do... Well, I don't have it on this server, but I do have a very, very, very wonderful 5-charge shield clicky bracer. Right, no, I've been up here, so what am I missing? Oh, no. Okay, so the waterfall here will make 10.
The rumbling falls.
Okay, and then this will make 11. All right, yeah, that's right. Okay. Oh, can Conicus do math? Novem et tres sunt duodecim. 9 and 3 are 12. This is not hard. Alright, no Zir. Slightly disappointing. I would like to get all of the rares. It's not a huge amount of XP. I'm going to go ahead and rest here for 2 hit points. And I'm already ahead of the curve, and by the time my ability to stay ahead of the curve runs out, what happens here is going to be pretty irrelevant.
You enter a musty hall, heavy with silence
so let's
and
get
the weight
Russ
of
going.
dark stone. All of a sudden, the sense of rot and decay assail your nostrils. In the corner, you see the glint of metal as the secret door slides open. You see a magical cell across the chamber. Could it be Holding?
Do wish I had access to Frogo. Try and get some of those shield clickies. The protector gloves, or protector's gloves, or whatever they're called. Okay, cat is perilously close to the microphone. Oh, yep, there we go. Sorry. Sorry about that. It would be, excuse me, I'm trying not to talk while I'm yawning. It would be nice to have a higher charisma to be able to do a little bit of turning. However, because this is a free-to-play, well, because the people making this build could not know for sure that someone would have access to, say, the Fate Arc Illusionist tree or the falconry tree that might allow the character to focus on to not need to focus on strength. And because it's a 28-point build, there really isn't a way to build a character like this much. I mean, there's only so many points to go around. So I'm not going to be overly critical of that particular choice, as much as it would be nice and helpful, because I'm probably not going to get any charisma items, or at least not many, and I need to focus on strength and
Jacoby
maybe
Drexlehand
wisdom.
stands before you,
Let's see what
not
we're turning here.
but not quite dead. He
I lack conviction to turn some targets. I don't lack conviction. She might lack conviction. I don't.
Spits a curse and swears to return again.
I push the button. I expect them to die.
You take the cell from his remains.
All right. So that completes the level 1 quests that are available to me as a free-to-play player. I am level 2, which gives me the option. Let's see. Things have reset here before I sign off. Doesn't look like it. Okay. That leaves me Misery's Peak, which I'll go back to. I'll go ahead and recall back to Korthos. I'll go back to Korthos first and spend my action point and get my Featherfall Cloak and things like that before going to Misery's Peak. But this is
transformed the village.
That was the
it seems
last
as if all of Korthos were holding out for news of your next great
level
victory
1 quest that I have
breath.
available. And I'm most of the way to level 3, which is good. And Misery's Peak will get me a good ways along that path. I'm gonna go with physical resistance rating. Oh, I really wish I had some way to do shield, but I don't. So I'm just gonna have to live with it. Get this reward, and then we'll sign off. And we'll do Misery's Peak next. Gratias vobis ago. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a helpful comment. I will see you next time for Misery's Peak. Si waletis, ego valeo valete.